Welcome back to the Cyber Monday Minute, where we answer the question that clients and prospective clients have about cybersecurity issues and risks. Today's question is a very common one. It seems to be maybe the most common one, which, essentially goes some flavor of, can I be compliant in X period of time, or I need to be, or how do I become compliant in, some short period of time? And, there's the response that I want to give, but, typically I respond with, I don't know. And for a variety of reasons, right? Let's start with time, right? Rome wasn't built in a day. And so the question really is, in order to meet that compliance deadline that you've set, how much time are you willing to dedicate? How much time do you have available for kind of the project? The second consideration really is around resources, right? What resources do you have? What people in particular do you have to kind of bring to bear? Do you have an IT staff? Do you have no IT staff? Do you have enough IT staff? Do they have bandwidth and capability? Do they have knowledge and expertise in the area of cybersecurity? That's going to determine, how long that project is going to take. The third thing really is around money, right? At the end of the day, if you don't have a service, for example, or you don't meet some requirement, for example, you don't have security awareness training, you don't have multi-factor authentication, you don't have X, Y, and Z backups in place, you're going to have to go procure some service, procure some system, procure some platform. So it's going to cost you money. Money tied also to the resources. So if you don't have enough resources, or you don't have any resources, then you're going to have to spend more to get the resources you need to kind of get the work done. And last but not the least, I would say, where is the will? There's kind of like an organizational will, to meet this deadline. It's not just this arbitrary kind of, standard, or just, I want to be compliant by this date, but I have no idea of what it's going to take to get there. So the question is, are you willing to put in the work? Are you willing to make, pay how much it takes? Are you willing to put in the time? The resources, interviewing stakeholders, things of that nature, and are you willing to make the resources available to make this project work? So my short answer is I don't know, but what I will say is, I'd be happy to work with you to develop a plan that's realistic, that takes into account all those constraints, and so that you can meet that. So until next time, thank you.